Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Not in Harmony podcast, the only podcast in the world where, fun fact, this is the first episode ever recorded where the text messages to schedule it did not come while I was out on my walk. All three times I've messaged Vex previously about recording, they've gotten back to me while I was on my run for some reason. We've finally broken the pattern. Good job.
The cycle will not continue.
Yeah, because I didn't go for my run today. That's the only reason.
Damn. Someone's getting lazy.
No, I wasn't wearing pants that had pockets, so I had to forego it.
So you finally understand women's fashion.
I've had that problem for a long time because I tend to sleep and walk around at home in sweats, and some of my sweats don't have pockets because they're old gym sweats from school.
Boo-hoo.
I'm literally not even complaining about it. Like, aw, you having such a hard time. Like, no, not really. It's actually, like, y'all complain about this more than I do.
I say that even though I'm not a woman. I could buy men's pants anytime I want.
Even women could buy men's pants when they want. What do you think, they're gonna card you or something?
Honestly, though. Okay, anyway.
So today is September the 10th of 2025. That is the date of recording, and this episode is sponsored by you, the person watching. You, the person watching. You know who you fucking are. Unless you're not subscribed to the Silver Symphony Patreon, which you should be, because this episode is quote-unquote sponsored by the people who give us money to continue doing it.
Yes. Everyone who is on the Patreon is helping this series go forward. It's helping so much, like so much more than you actually understand.
Yeah, because the American economy and money, and we need to be able to continue paying people to do this shit, because otherwise there's no content. And now that shameless plugging is done, we can talk about the most recent episode, except there is no most recent episode because the last episode of the podcast was talking about the last episode of the series. So today's episode is going to be a little bit more us bullshitting and being funny, hopefully.
We could talk about the TikTok a little bit. There is a Silver Symphony TikTok now.
There is a Silver Symphony TikTok. You can go and follow that. What is the @? What is the handle?
It is @_Silver Symphony_.
Go follow that.
Go follow that.
If you use TikTok.
We already reached 100 followers already, so yay!
Yeah, go follow the TikTok if TikTok is an app you like using, which I totally understand if it's not. Some of the comments I see on there are pretty horrendous.
Thanks for driving away the audience, Kaden.
That's not driving away anyone. I'm just talking about the things I see on my For You page.
Yeah, well, your For You page is horrendous already, so.
That's true. No arguments there.
I don't like the shit you send me sometimes. It scares me.
Sometimes when I see, like, a really horrible video, I'll, like, open up the share thing and just send it to everyone I know. Because, like, I think I remember warning Brie about that when I was like, oh, hey, yeah, follow me on we follow each other on TikTok. And I was like, just fair warning, you will see the worst videos on the app because of me. Because I just love... If you ever want to follow me on TikTok, KadenAlexVO, go through my reposts. It is the most psychopathic, like, schizophrenic garbage you'll ever see. my reposts are horrifying.
Don't follow Kaden on TikTok.
Actually, I'm probably going to make more TikToks at some point soon. So
don't do it. Don't do it.
Well,
please.
I'm
warning you, don't do it.
I would say don't follow Vexin on TikTok either, but you don't even post anything, so.
I don't. It's because I'm too focused on Silver Symphony. I'll be 100%.
I had a couple videos that blew up on TikTok a few years back, and then I didn't make more videos.
I used to be a cosplayer on TikTok, but then the fandoms got really, really intense, and I couldn't keep up with it, and then cosplaying became a competition instead of just for fun.
Cosplaying on TikTok became a case of who can afford the biggest fake tits.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who can afford the best BBL?
I wasn't even cosplaying characters with big boobs. I was cosplaying male characters.
Yeah, which once again is a case of who has the best abs.
Yeah. And it spoiler alert, wasn't me.
Yeah.
I deleted all of that shit. It's gone. I have 4 TikToks on my account right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on TikTok especially who will be like trying to do cosplay, and if you're not the most like conventionally attractive person ever, you'll just get flamed for being chopped. TikTok comments are horrifying, which is why I leave them, because I can be horrifying too. Some of
You're just very slowly revealing yourself to be a horrible person.
Oh no, that's not a slow reveal. I've been a horrible person.
Jesus Christ.
I actually just comment a lot of funny shit, like the ones that I get the most likes for. Like I had one that was still getting likes to this day. That was somebody's animatic. It was like somebody's animatic thing of syncing Ira and Gigi to an audio from Jimmy Neutron, where it's Ira just saying, "Bet they can't resist me. I'm like catnip to those boys. They poop on you in a box. That's kitty litter, you idiot." And I just commented on that, and I said, that's a canon interaction as far as I'm concerned. Because that is kind of how Gigi and Ira talk to each other.
That's totally true. I remember I saw another comment by you where, like, someone was talking about how much they don't like Ira because of how much of a pick-me she is.
Oh, that one! Yeah, and I said, y'all are not ready for Quinta.
Y'all are not ready for Quinta. And I'm just like, Quinta...
Quinta kind of fucking sucks. I get why some people hate him.
But like, okay, in relation to characters, and how they affect the story, though, like genuinely, bad characters can be good for the overall plot, though. I feel like a lot of people don't understand
A lot of people don't like to hear the fact that character does bad things is not the same as character is a bad person. It's like when people talk about Endeavor in My Hero Academia, and they're like, he's such a terrible character. And it's like, no, he's a bad person. He's a well-written character.
Yeah, honestly, genuinely one of probably the best character arc in all of My Hero Academia. I have to be very big about what I'm saying because I have someone who hasn't seen My Hero Academia behind me. But,
Don't worry, I'll yell my spoilers loud enough that he can hear it through your headphones.
True. Okay, got it.
I would definitely agree that Endeavor has one of the best arcs in the show. He's one of the best written characters in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no.
Hey, that's a fun topic of discussion. Have you heard about that?
What?
It's officially moving forward that there is going to be a live action adaptation of My Hero Academia on Netflix.
It's official?
Yeah, it's official.
Oh no. Oh no.
Listen, I'm just gonna put this one out into the world right now because since they're probably gonna whitewash this, let me just put this casting out there in the world. John Cena as All Might. How we feeling about that one, chat? I think he can do it. I've been watching a lot of Peacemaker recently. I think he could pull it off. He's a good actor, he's got the physique, and he's a fan of My Hero.
Have you seen the stupid fan casting of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
Okay, no, what you need... I actually talked about this on my stream the other day, because Hunter joked about get Dwayne Johnson as All for One, and you just have John Cena versus Dwayne Johnson.
My god.
What you need to do, because John Cena's not as good of an actor, you get Dave Bautista as All for One. Dave Bautista as All for One, and then you get the Irish wrestler Sheamus as Shigaraki because he's pale as shit. He's like the color of milk.
They're just gonna hire a bunch of wrestlers to play these characters. Okay, no. In actuality, though, looking at how they did the One Piece show for the live action, I do think that they might do a decent job for the most part, because the One Piece show has a bunch of different ethnicities for the characters. They're not all Japanese. And they did a pretty good job with with casting for the One Piece characters. As someone who hasn't even watched One Piece, I from the reviews I've seen and such, but like, I am a little bit worried for My Hero because it is in Japan. It is in Japan. So
The thing is, One Piece is supposed to be like massive multinational thing. Like Luffy is supposed to be Brazilian, and
Yeah.
Zoro is supposed to be Japanese. It's kind of like but even the live action adaptations from Japan get this wrong. I mean, when they did the really terrible live action movies of Attack on Titan, they cast all those characters as Japanese when Eren is supposed to be German, Mikasa actually is Asian, Armin is supposed to be like British. Like these actually are supposed to be white people in some cases. Like that is sometimes the actual intentions of the manga authors. But with My Hero, I just think there's so much of it that kind of has Avatar syndrome, where it's like there's no way this shit is gonna work visually in live action. Like All Might's different. All Might as a character is not going to work well in live action because he's supposed to be like 8 feet tall and has shadows on his face the entire time.
That's gonna be interesting because, like, if you look at how they do it in the stage play, they have 2 separate actors playing All Might on the stage play.
Yeah, I know.
And even then, it's still it works for a stage play because they have like the transformations of how I think he hides behind something and then he coughs and then he comes out.
Yeah.
From what I remember, and it works for that, but I mean, I guess they can do like a puff of smoke and then he changes because that's how he does it in the anime. But
I hope
how
they
can
do.
you keep the same voice? How can you keep the same voice?
Well, what they'll probably do if it's a big budget thing is they'll have a smaller actor play All Might, and then they'll just face track his head onto a CGI body for the big form.
I don't like that.
It's probably going to be terrible. Yeah, I put it this way. They're adapting it as movies, apparently. They're not doing a show.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing it as films, and the writer for the films is Jason Fuchs? I don't know how you say it. It's Fuchs. I want to say it's Fuchs.
I'm not even going to try.
I want to say Fuchs because I just think of Barry, but Fuchs has an E in it. But this guy previously wrote the original Wonder Woman, which is not very good. It's pretty okay. He also wrote the movie Argyle, which is a horrendous pile of steaming dog shit. It was terrible. Which also, coincidentally, had John Cena in a small role.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. But it also had Henry Cavill. Ugh. He'd probably try. Actually, no, Netflix won't hire Henry Cavill anymore because of The Witcher.
I see.
But he is a big buff man, so...
I mean, there's more to All Might than just big buff man.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that if you want to avoid the big CGI body or potentially a fake-looking muscle suit, you'll need to cast somebody who has a huge physique already.
Yeah, true.
Or somebody who's just really tall and you just personal trainer the shit out of them.
Yeah, that too.
Personally, I'm really hoping that because there was a leaked cast list for this a few years ago, and it was terrible. It was terrible.
I think I saw something about that.
I think I told you about it. It had David Menzies, I think is his name, as Deku, the kid who played Bruce Wayne in Gotham.
I think I saw that, yeah.
Do you remember who it had as Ida?
No.
Isaac Hempstead Wright. You remember the kid from Game of Thrones who got pushed out a window? Bran?
Oh my god, him?
Yeah, as Ida. Going from in a wheelchair to Tenya Ida is pretty hilarious.
You can't see what I just physically did, but I physically just covered my mouth.
You gotta throw a wig on that kid, first of all. His forehead is gigantic.
Ida has a... Okay, you don't need to make fun of his appearance. Come on.
He's a silly-looking guy. He's a great actor, don't get me wrong. I actually really like his performance in Game of Thrones.
You don't need to make fun of his appearance, though. Kaden!
I can if I want to. Nothing personal against him. You can't stop me.
Yes!
What do you act like you're gonna spray me with a bottle. I'm not one of your cats.
I don't even spray my bottles. Hold on. I don't even spray my cats with a bottle.
That's attempt at a comeback.
Not cool.
Fumbling over your own words.
Shut up. Leave me alone. Dude, leave me alone.
This should just be a podcast where we talk about movies. What movies have you seen again recently?
God. It's kind of the jokes in the movie are a little outdated. I'll be 100%. More than a little outdated. I watched Dodgeball recently. Have you ever seen Dodgeball?
I think I've seen the last few minutes of it.
It's basically this movie where I can't remember his name right now. I'm horrible with actor names, so please.
I know who's in it. It has Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn. He plays the main character. He plays
I know.
Vince Vaughn. He plays the main character, and he owns this gym called Average Joe's Gym.
Yeah.
And he's trying to save his gym. And then there's this character that he's trying to get. They enter a dodgeball tournament and they save the gym.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Genuinely, it's a pretty funny movie. It kind of reminds me of the Deadpool movie, how they kind of poke fun at everyone.
I can see
specifically that. Deadpool and Wolverine. They poke fun at everyone, and that's why it kind of makes it even playing fields, They make fun of everybody.
You want to know what's funny about that movie, actually, is despite it being from, the early 2000s, late 90s?
I think so. I think it's
we have a small section for it at work. I work at a Spirit Halloween, for viewers that don't know, which is all of you, because none of you know me. But yeah, we actually do have a small end of an H frame that's specifically for stuff licensed for the movie Dodgeball.
Seriously?
Yeah. We have a lot of...
Wow, I didn't know it was getting back I didn't know it was popular.
It's not. There's a lot of shit at work that we have that's so this is from forever ago. We sell animatronics of, Beetlejuice and Nightmare Before Christmas costumes and... there's obviously a lot of horror franchises that we sell that haven't gotten new movies in a long time, like Child's Play and Friday the 13th obviously has a big play, and right now there's a big section for Terrifier. We actually sell a couple of Terrifier, and we sell 2 different Art the Clown animatronics, which I googled it when I was on my last shift because one of my coworkers was because we pointed out that the animatronic stands 6'3", and she was like, that would be way scarier if he was actually 6'3", and I was like, let me Google this real quick. And yeah, David Howard Thornton is 6'2", so in the boots he's probably about 6'3". So that animatronic is the same size as Art the fucking Clown, who is horrifying, by the way.
I think the reason why Art the Clown is actually really popular right now is because he's actually in Universal Studios right now.
Oh yeah, no, that's a byproduct of how popular he's gotten, really. I mean, I've been seeing those videos everywhere. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, people are physically searching for him in horror nights.
My favorite ones are because they've done this a couple times at conventions to promote the films, where they put David Howard Thornton in the full costume and makeup, and they just have him go around in public. And there's one video of somebody who had a baby Art plush with them that looked at him and said, "He's yours. You're the father." And Art just looked at him with this really concerned expression.
Oh my god.
Because Art never speaks. He never says a thing, which is actually one of the things that's kind of cool about the Universal Park stuff, is that none of them have to do a bad impression of Art's voice because Art doesn't have a voice.
Yeah.
So there's all these it's the one thing that annoys me about Art the Clown. I don't know if I've told you this, but the thing that pisses me off the most about the Terrifier films out of anything is that Art the Clown isn't a fucking clown. He's a mime! David Howard Thornton literally went to mime school, and he behaves like a mime. He is more he should be called Art the Mime, but he's called Art the Clown. I've seen those.
Marketing is important, people.
I've seen the first 2 Terrifier movies. I've not seen the third one. I'm still planning to see the third one at some point.
I've never seen the Terrifier movies.
I would not recommend them for you, honestly. I don't think you would enjoy them.
Fair.
They are... Actually, it kind of depends on the particular kind of gore tolerance you have, I think. Because the thing about the Terrifier movies is they're basically the same as watching a live-action version of a Mortal Kombat Fatality compilation on YouTube. They are fucking ridiculous. The kills in those movies are so stupid that it's
So, Persona? Not Persona. What's
Persona.
Danganronpa.
Kind of, except Danganronpa has pink blood and a lot. This is like one of the most famous scene in Terrifier 2 is the bedroom scene where he chases this girl into her bedroom and like just kills her super brutally, and it goes on forever. Like he's scalping her, he's ripping her arms off, he's breaking bones, he's whipping her and slashing her and doing all these crazy things to her while she's screaming. There's blood flying everywhere, and then he walks out of the room and she's like a bloody stump wiggling towards her phone to try and call someone, and then he runs back in with like ammonia and like bleach powder and starts gleefully throwing it on her and shit. And he just seems like he just seems like he's having the greatest time of his life when he's doing that.
I think we need a trigger warning for this episode. My God.
Make it the title. Episode 3, trigger warning.
Gosh.
But it's just it's like it comes across so insane and silly because Art just seems like he's in Candyland the whole time. He's doing this stuff to people. I think
his name is Art because his whole thing is like he's making art with his kills.
No. He's just called Art for no reason.
Okay.
He doesn't have any reason to do this other than he just likes doing it. And he does a lot of stuff that like makes no sense and is just there to be funny. Like at the beginning of Terrifier 2, he comes back to life after being killed at the end of Terrifier 1 because of a demon. And the first thing he does after killing the guy in the mortuary is going to a dry cleaner and washing his clothes. So he's sitting in an empty dry cleaner, completely naked, and just like with blood on his body and stuff, and like reading a magazine or like a newspaper while his clothes are in the wash. And then he puts his clothes back on. He just leaves. My favorite thing that he does is when he's just acting like a douchebag for no reason. Like my favorite scene in Terrifier 2 is the scene in like the Halloween store where the main character, whose name eludes me right now, I want to say Cindy, but that's the girl from Scary Movie, Celia or something. Sienna, that's the one, Sienna. She's going to buy angel wings for her Halloween costume because she's going as like a angel warrior chick type thing. And while she's there, she's buying stuff and she looks around and Clown Guy is just standing there pulling faces and putting on speckly sunglasses. And he like slowly creeps up behind her while she's at the counter and just like honks a little horn in her ear and just does it to like annoy her. And it's so funny.
Also, I quickly want to point out, you asked me about my movie that I've been watching recently, and then you just completely fucking talked over me. I just want to quickly point that out.
No, I didn't. You talked about the entire plot of Dodgeball.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes, and then you took it over to talk about Art the Clown.
No, I brought up my job because of Dodgeball. That was a tangent, and then we just kind of kept going. Do you have other movies? Do you want to list off other films that you've watched recently?
I don't know. I just feel like I was talked over. That's all
Even
I'm
after
saying.
I let you talk about Dodgeball, like did you
for
have
like
any?
2 seconds, yeah.
That was like over a minute of you talking about. Did you have anything else to say about it? I mean,
yeah, I was gonna talk about how the whole movie was like literally centered. How Vince and I pretty much, my husband, how we
not Vince Vaughn,
movie,
not Vince Vaughn.
Not Vince Vaughn, no.
Isn't that guy kind of a dick?
The whole, huh?
Oh, never mind. Go off.
Fuck, you totally like made me lose my train of thought for a second.
Here, let's try and recenter. What other movies have you watched recently?
I watched Mean Girls again for like the 10th time.
Damn, 10?
It's a good movie, but I haven't watched it in like a good few years because I've been obsessed with the musical recently.
Yeah, I heard a lot about the musical when it came out because a couple of my friends talked about it. My family tried watching it and they just did not get through the movie version of it at all. They just thought it was crap.
The movie version sucks ass. don't watch the movie.
Oh
Please
yeah,
do
I've
not
heard
watch the
nothing
movie.
but bad things about the movie.
Unfortunately, musicals just cannot be adapted well into movies. Unfortunately. There's like one or two decent movie adaptations, but even then, it's like, take it with a grain of salt.
Every fan of the live-action Wicked movies has joined the chat.
Okay, the live-action Wicked movie is pretty good, actually, because it takes from the books as well, so it kind of like does a combination of the books and the musical. But I will say the runtime way too long.
I have not watched. I'm still planning to watch the first Wicked movie. My dad wants to see it, so I'll watch it with him.
Yeah.
But I remember the one thing I know about it is that it's called Wicked Part 1, technically, and it opens with text saying, "Let me tell you the whole story." That's a lie.
Yeah.
So that was a fucking lie.
Okay, so as someone who has been a Wicked fan since they learned how to fucking breathe.
You learned how to breathe? You didn't come out knowing that?
Yeah, totally. Exactly.
I was 6 years old when I learned how to breathe.
But no, so the book is not for the faint of heart, might I mention.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, there's you know what? Experience it for yourself. 18 plus. I'm not going to say that here.
I know one thing about the book, and I think Silver will try to hunt me down if I say it on the podcast.
Yeah. She knows about the book too, by the way, so she will definitely hunt you down. So the runtime for the movie, in my personal opinion, way too long. Because it is literally the same length as the musical itself. But I do love the additions that they added from the book and into the movie, and I love how they implemented the songs. It's great. The actors and actresses are amazing. The dancers are fantastic. It's so stunning, and I'm genuinely excited for part 2.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear No Good Deed. I can't wait to hear No Good Deed. It's actually my favorite fucking song from Wicked. So
The only thing that I've heard is that what's it called, like Gravity or something, the whatever
Defying Gravity.
Defying Gravity. I've heard like a bit from that gets used in a lot of TikTok Steezus edits. People really like to use an edit of that sound. Yeah, that. Yeah, but they add in the praise the Lord sound because it's always with videos of Steezus Christ, but his second coming is in like 2 days. So anybody who knows what I'm talking about, you're a real one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a meme around the skate games. People used to make their custom characters in Skate 3 look like Jesus because one of the moves is holding your board out, and it almost looks like you're on a cross. So they would hit huge jumps. And now the new Skate game drops in early access in 2 days. So the second coming of Steezus.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. I'll probably watch Wicked before the second one comes out. I have no guarantee that I'll go and see that in the theater when the second one comes out because...
Oh, I'm seeing it in theater.
Oh, I'm sure you're seeing it like 7 times in theaters. I'm just like probably not gonna go because I went to the theater yesterday, but I don't always go to the movies. I saw a movie that I actually really enjoyed yesterday. I saw Roses. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for that, but it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman playing a...
I've seen a lot of advertisement for that, yeah.
It is so funny. I think you'd enjoy it, actually. It's pretty crazy, but it's funny, and Colman and Cumberbatch are both fantastic in it. I mean, they're just so... The only thing that really truly bothered me is there's one scene where, because of the hair and the sweater they have on Olivia Colman, she looks like an older British version of Kawakami from Persona. She's wearing like the same fit and has almost the same hair, like the yellow sweater.
Goodness.
They did not intend that at all. I 100% do not think they intended that, but that is so funny. Like, plus I just think she's great in everything. She's a spectacular actress. Really, really spectacular. Shout out to anybody who's seen Broadchurch.
I need to watch that. But
It's really
I do
good.
have something that I want to bring up.
Mm.
So this is actually Silver Symphony related. We're 30 minutes in, and we're actually talking about Silver Symphony.
32.
Huh?
32 on the recording, at least. Probably going to be like
Definitely.
10 on the actual edit.
It might. Yeah, we'll see.
Probably not.
But I actually finished doing a full read through of season 1 of Silver Symphony with Silver and one of our VAs, Anthony, who voices Jack. So I officially know, finally, after 2 years of working on this project, what happens all the way through season 1. And I figured I'd mention this now because we're talking about like plot development and stuff, and we talked a little bit about spooky stuff earlier.
It is the spooky season.
It is the spooky season.
Sound off in the comments what your favorite horror movie of this year was. I don't know. I'm farming engagement.
Please,
Mine was Weapons. Maybe Sinners.
Mine was I haven't watched any horror movies yet this year. I'll watch them later. Coraline's great. Anyway.
Is that really a horror movie? I've never seen Coraline.
It's scary if you're younger.
I assume so. So I was gonna say, since you've now hit the entire, you've read the entire plot of the first season, would you mind telling us a joke that we won't get until the season's over?
Telling us a joke that you won't get until the season's over.
Say something that we won't understand until the season's over, because I don't know it. I don't know anything. I just work here.
Oh my god. Oh, there's so many to choose from. Oh, you put me on the spot, you motherfucker.
Yep, that's my job.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna give you 2 mannequins and
well,
I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this without giving an exact spoiler.
We are waiting.
I know you're waiting, but you can wait longer because this is probably going to be edited out.
I'm going to edit more silence into this. I'm going to make the pauses longer and insert the Jeopardy theme.
We're going to get copyright claimed so fast.
Don't worry. I'll just sing it. Do 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 do
Okay, stop. I actually can't think of you doing that.
Watch, we get copyright claimed anyway.
I know. The second one, it's a specific thing that I want to mention, but
narrow it down to one word. You've already done mannequins.
That's what I'm trying to.
You could type it to me and I could come up with something for you. Chat won't, or the viewers won't see the Discord chat. I edit that part.
Won't see it.
I'm so used to calling them chat. It's the comments section. You know, if you're watching this, you're chat, okay? You're chat.
You are chat.
I see the typing.
Yeah, hold on.
I see the typing. Do 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 do. Okay, so I have so many. The first idea for that is something you will not like. Like something really you will not like.
Can you type it to me first?
Okay. With that prompt, I will simply say, "Get no scoped! Get no scoped!" 360 phase trick shot. YY ladder stall trick shot on Rust.
You know what? Okay, no, actually, because you said that, I have an actual word for it now.
What?
Point blank.
Damn! That's 2 words.
You know what I mean. Mannequins and Point Blank. Those are your two words that you won't understand until later in this season. No, but genuinely, I think audiences, this is why this is why we're kind of being a little annoying about gathering funding for the series, why we're constantly promoting the Patreon, why we're constantly trying to get support for the series and such. It's because this series gets good. It gets dark. There are, like, think of it like, I don't want to compare it to Gravity Falls, but because Gravity Falls is like kind of like peak entertainment, in my opinion.
Gravity Falls is excellent. I just started rewatching it. I'm introducing my best friend to it.
Hell yeah. But I'm gonna say Gravity Falls because it's really popular. I genuinely want to say that the twists and turns are like the twists and turns that you would get in Gravity Falls.
Big world-changing shit.
They're not as secretive or as hidden as they would be, but, like, it gets dark like that. If you watch Sailor Moon, actually, like how, God, I'm trying not to spoil too much.
Don't bother.
I'm trying not to spoil anything.
If it's genuinely difficult not to spoil things, you don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
But just say, there's good stuff coming.
Yeah.
If
it
we
gets
get
dark
your
like Sailor
help.
Moon does. That's what I'm saying. It gets dark like Sailor Moon does. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And if we can at least get season 1 out, I'll be happy. If that's all we get done for Silver Symphony, I will be happy.
I'm fine with that. One good season of something is better than nothing.
Mm-hmm. And
so make sure you go and subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah, because we've got some good shit planned coming up. And I think episode 4 is like the turning point of the season to show that stuff starts getting a little bit more serious. I think
how many episodes are the seasons going to be planned?
Season 1 is a pretty long season. So far it's 20 episodes.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be pushing 30 by the time we're done.
It's fully written out. It has an ending. We know what's going on. We know every detail of what was happening. But it's good. And we're excited to actually give you the story. Like, there's a lot of really good plot stuff coming in episode 4. A lot more is revealed about Blue, and there's a new, very important character being revealed in episode 4. And I'm just excited to actually be able to share that with everyone,
It'll be fun. It'll be a fun time.
I think Kaden can attest that this episode gets kind of intense. That big fight scene that I showed you.
I was pretty sleepy when you showed me that, but I remember it well enough. I'm pretty sleepy a lot of the time, to be fair.
Yeah,
I am a
sleepy.
champion sleeper, okay? I can sleep through anything.
Dude, you know what?
No, go ahead.
Hold
say
on.
what you're gonna say.
I had a joke in my head, but I completely fucking forgot what I was gonna say.
Second time this episode, by the way. Wait,
Huh?
is it the second or third time you've completely forgot what you were gonna say?
Probably the third. The joke was that Vincent told me that he once slept through a hockey goal at a hockey game. That was what I was gonna try and joke about, but I failed. I failed immensely.
Yeah, you did, but you tried. Gold star for effort. I'll put a little gold star on your profile picture, which is once again different.
Yes, it is.
I'm sad you didn't keep the one that you had because we were gonna do Ira. Remember, you had the Ira picture.
I did have that, yeah, but I found this one and I loved it just a little bit more.
Yeah, but we could have both had Don. That would have been so funny.
I don't want to look like a fucking E-couple with you, man.
That wouldn't look like an E-couple. Unless it wouldn't look like an E-couple unless it's Momo and Okarun. If it's Ira, no, they're never going to get together. We know
People ship that shit, man. Ew, gross.
People have shipped us before, but you talk about your husband enough on the podcast that it'll probably mitigate it, unless people are weird, in which case I can just kill them. I shouldn't talk
Dude,
about
I've
killing
had
viewers.
people write fan fiction about me and one of my other best friends before.
I know, I remember that.
I don't want to test the waters.
I've had fan fiction written about me before. I understand. It's please do, if you're going to write fan fiction about the podcast, please don't make it raunchy, make it funny. And if you do write funny fan fiction about the podcast, send it to me. We'll read it on an episode.
Oh my god, imagine.
Only if it's funny. If it's sexual, I'm going to kill you.
Kaden's just gonna start doxing people.
I'm not going to start doxing people. I'm going to hire a dark web hitman.
You have the funds for that, don't you?
I have a job now, so yeah.
A temporary one.
What do you think that Spirit Halloween money is going to? I'm going to hire Agent 47 to kill people who write sexual fan fiction about me. So anyway, what else should we talk about? Any other movie? I could talk about some of the movies I've watched recently. I watched a few things for the first time recently. Yeah, I watched.
We've talked enough about movies.
We've talked a lot about movies. Yeah. You know what? I will say one thing I watched recently. It was pretty interesting. I watched the original Nosferatu, which is from over 100 years ago now. Original silent film.
Shit. That's so insane that we can say there are movies that have existed for hundreds.
103 years.
I corrected myself, but yeah.
I was just trying to be exact. It's 103 years old. It was an interesting film, honestly. I'm a big fan of the new Nosferatu movie. I thought it was excellent. So I decided to watch the original. And I thought it was a pretty good movie, It was pretty solid.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Babylon?
No, I think you wanted to watch that with me and Nico.
Yeah, no. It's okay. It is nothing but a love letter to film and the film industry. It's weird to say that, I know, because there's no one talks about nothing but controversy in the film industry, but Babylon is genuinely a really good fucking movie. It's 3 hours long, I think. Oh my, it's so good.
That was one that you wanted you and Nico to watch. It's funny because I remember one of the ones that I suggested we watch is Whiplash, and that's actually the same director. It's Damien Chazelle, who made he made Whiplash, then he made La La Land, then he made Babylon.
The main reason why I wanted to watch it in the first place was because it had Margot Robbie in it, and I've been a Margot Robbie fan ever since she did that ice skating movie.
Oh, I, Tonya?
And yeah.
She's a wonderful actress. She really is.
Oh, amazing. I want to see that new movie that she's going to be in, too.
Oh, which one?
It's like a romance movie.
Oh, I think I saw the trailer for this yesterday. It's the one with Colin Farrell.
Yes, that one.
It's called A Great Big Beautiful Journey, I think was what it was called.
Yes, I want to see that one, too. Honestly, I'm just a huge Margot Robbie fan. Always have been.
She's great. It's funny, I saw, when I was at the movies, me and my dad always like to talk about which trailers we saw. I saw a trailer for that, which had Margot Robbie in it. And then there was another movie a couple trailers later that starred Emma Mackey, who looks just like Margot Robbie, just a little different.
I know, it's God. It's
people
so
are
trippy sometimes.
There's it's like Margot Robbie, and then there's Emma Mackey, and then there's oh my God, what is her name? Oh my God, there's another one. She's in mostly horror films.
There's another one.
Hold on. It's the one from Samara Weaving. I actually saw it just before. I remembered her name just before it popped up on Google. Samara Weaving looks a little less like them than the other two, I think, but she definitely looks a lot like Margot Robbie and Emma. If you put all three of them next to each other, you'll know that it's not the same person.
Yeah.
But she has that just similar enough. It's funny because she's in a bunch of horror movies. She's in Ready or Not, which was pretty okay, and is getting a sequel, I think, next year. And she has a small cameo in she's the opening kill of Scream 6 because they wanted her to play a character in Scream 5, but she couldn't due to scheduling conflicts, so they had her in 6 as you can't play the main character anymore, but we still want you in here, Yeah. She's pretty awesome. She's a great actress.
I remember watching Babylon for the first time, and I was so confused about what the hell was going on. But it was confusing because there was this big party scene, and I was like, oh, I thought this was like about movies and stuff. And I just wanted to see it because it was Margot Robbie. And then all of a sudden, this girl dies, and then it was so interesting. And then there was like this really weird ass trippy scene. Oh, King, don't hit my microphone, please. Okay, off the desk. Sorry. It was just trippy because like I don't want to spoil too much for you because it's an experience. But there's this trippy scene at the end of the movie where like the main character goes somewhere to watch a movie and he just starts crying. And I'm like, damn. The emotional effect that it has on you is so amazing. I cried.
I'll probably see
like
it at
twice.
some point.
Also, Tobey Maguire has an amazing cameo in the movie, and he's so fucking creepy in it.
I've seen screenshots of that, of what he looks like in that movie. That does look fucking weird.
He's so terrifying. I was like,
that's
fucking
guy.
Tobey Maguire. What the fuck are you doing here?
He is a scary motherfucker when he wants to be. Like that scene in what is it, Brothers, with him just freaking the fuck out in the kitchen and just smashing shit. That is real crazy intense and real scary.
I think we said we were going to go to the rage bait part, but then we didn't.
We can talk about movies we want to see that are coming up. I'm fine with just talking about movies.
I know.
Do you want to do the rage bait game?
Let's do the rage bait game.
All right. Everyone in the comments, you are, of course, allowed to play along if you want to give us your entries, and we can try and guess. The game is rage bait or genuine opinion. I came up with this through being bored, and basically the way that it goes is each of us will say a thing. We'll make a statement about something. We have to state it like it is a fact, and the other person has to determine whether or not it is rage bait or a genuine opinion. And the only other rule to it is you automatically lose if at any point during it you genuinely get mad and yell at the other person. If the rage bait is successful, you lose. Either by the statement itself or if you find out that it's their genuine opinion that pisses you off even more, you still lose.
Yep. If you yell, you lose.
If you get crazy pissed, you lose. Don't get rage baited. Don't fall for the rage bait. That's the idea. Would you like to go first, Vex?
I think I know how to win this game immediately.
Go for it. Hit me.
This is probably low-hanging fruit, and this is...
I think I know what you're going to go for. Go for it. Come on.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Bakugo isn't a bad character.
I know that's your genuine opinion, is the sad part. I know you actually believe that, which... I would get mad, but I don't believe in yelling at people who are clearly just insane. And it's okay. We're all allowed to be completely and objectively wrong about things from time to time. You know.
For those who don't understand,
we have had a lot of arguments about My Hero Academia, specifically around Bakugo, because I hate the fucker, and Vex is dumb and thinks he's a good character. Here, I'll give you one. I'll give you a My Hero one.
Okay.
Rage bait or genuine opinion. Mineta has a more complete arc at the end of My Hero than Bakugo does.
Genuine opinion.
You're correct. That is a genuine opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Because he actually stops being a pervert at one point in the show, and Bakugo never stops being a douchebag.
Yep.
All right, your go.
Easy ones out of the way.
Okay.
All right. Okay. God, I'm sweating my ass off. It's hot as hell in here.
It's so warm in mine, too. I have my fan on low and my window is closed. I hate it here.
Gosh. I don't even know what to say.
You can go for something simple. You can just try and trash something I like.
I could try and trash something you like.
Go for it.
But what if I don't want it?
Why? If it's something you like too?
I don't know.
Maybe you just don't know what I like.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm genuinely I'm struggling thinking of anything.
Yeah, that's why I said we could totally play this the next time because it is kind of a one you might want to prepare for in some ways. But take your time if you wanna come up with something else.
Yeah, I could think of something.
Do 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 do.
Kaden, I'm gonna slit your throat.
Is that a point for me? Is that successful rage bait?
I thought you were about to go like genuine. You so should have said genuine.
No, it's successful rage bait is what it is. If you calmly threaten to kill someone, is that still succeeding in rage bait?
I mean, I guess maybe.
We'll have to. Here, hit. But I like that stammer almost turned into a Seth Rogen laugh.
Oh my god. Okay, I do have one.
Go for it. Hit me.
This kind of just feels like a weird truth or dare.
Yeah, that's
like,
kind of the idea. Yeah.
2 truths like and a lie or whatever.
Yeah, that's fun. You gonna hit me with yours?
Yeah, okay. This one isn't like really rage baity, but all I can think of right now is I actually really fucking hate magical girls.
Ooh, that's a tricky one. Because I know in general you like the genre, but I know you've worked on them so much that there's a little bit of hatred in there. I'm gonna say rage bait, because I don't think you truly hate magical girls. I think you're a little sick of them after having worked on magical girl shit for the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's rage bait.
Undefeated. All right.
I do like magical girls, but I can only stand them for so long.
Ooh, I have one that could really piss you off.
Okay.
Noragami is mid as shit.
That's genuine.
It's a little rage bitty. I think it's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was a little sad there for a second. I was
Point to me.
Rage baited. I was like, okay. That's a confession.
It's fine. I'd say mid would be a little mean to it. But it's okay. It's a pretty good it has some pretty good moments.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Noragami is like one of my favorite shows. Specifically the first 14 episodes. I watch those over and over and over again.
Yeah. And they got me and Nico to watch it.
Yeah, it was good shit.
All right, your go. I'm going to start humming it again.
I think I actually have something that might piss you off.
Ooh, let's see. Let's see if you can crack the nonchalant shell and get the anger.
I know someone who liked your original Hunter lines.
That's a genuine opinion. I know people who like my original Hunter lines.
Damn.
Silver told me they were really good. I'm the one who disagreed.
Damn. Okay, never mind.
Now, if you'd said my new lines were ass, that would have pissed me off a little bit. I wouldn't have totally disagreed with you. I always think there's room to improve with my acting.
That's fair. I was wrong. Damn.
You got to figure out what actually pisses me off. What legitimately angers me? It's very difficult to rage bait a rage baiter.
The thing is, though, if I want to do that, it's not gonna make it in the final cut.
I'll put anything in if it legitimately if successful rage bait, I will definitely put that in.
Okay.
Would you like another go? Do you have a legitimate thing to anger me with?
No.
Coward.
Bitch.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
We're phoning in the arguments now, aren't we? 3 episodes in and we're already... All right, rage baiter, genuine opinion. You're phoning this shit in.
What do you mean by that?
The arguing. I was making a joke.
Oh. Huh?
Huh? Damn, huh? I try to make a bit and you're like, huh?
I got so confused, man.
You're like, I'm trying to make this bit happen and you're like, huh? Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm trying to think of, like, good ones.
I'm horrible to bounce off of. I'm so bad.
Yeah, you're pretty bad. You're like a broken trampoline.
Yeah.
A broken trampoline is crazy. What does that even mean?
It's like an underground trampoline.
It's a trampoline with a steel roof.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or just a trampoline where the springs break and you just fall through it.
Yeah, that too.
I'm trying to think of good ones for you. Well, we could go back to My Hero ones.
We could, yeah.
Ooh, all right. Bakugo and Uraraka is easily the worst ship in My Hero's fandom.
Based on your own opinion?
No, that's not. We don't do opinions here. We only say facts. That's the idea. You got to state it as it. Am I rage baiting you, or do I really believe that? That's the rubric here.
But wait, no, that doesn't make sense then. Because if we're doing
I have to
facts,
state it like it's a fact. That's the idea.
Okay. That you're stating it like it's a fact. Then yeah.
That's the idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's do I believe that, or am I trying to piss you off?
Genuine. You're trying to piss me off. Because you know it's one of my favorite ships.
It is rage bait, though, because it's not the worst one. It's terrible, but it's not the worst one.
No, it's not.
It is garbage, though.
I think it's pretty tame compared to a lot of other ships out there.
Oh, yeah. The things I've seen on Twitter.
I don't even know, man.
I think the funniest one is Mineta x Bakugo. I think that's pretty funny. There's art of that. It's so funny.
It's so bad.
Hey, it's better than... You know what? You go. It's your turn. I'll save that statement for later.
Shigaraki's new voice is shit.
I'm going to say that's rage bait.
That's genuine.
Really? You don't like his new voice?
No, I don't.
You don't like the deeper voice? I assumed that I would have more reason to dislike it than you, because to me, he just kind of sounds like an angry Trunks. I do kind of like his old voice better.
I feel like it had more personality with the original voice.
Yeah.
I mean, no shame to the voice actor, obviously.
Oh, Eric
He's
Vale's
doing a great
amazing.
job. Oh, amazing voice actor. But, like, personally, I don't like it all that much.
I would say that the big problem with it is that his original character design and everything about him had a lot of personality and character to it. Here, you know what? I'll use this as my turn. Shigaraki's new voice doesn't have any personality because at this point in the story, Shigaraki doesn't have any personality.
Genuine.
Yeah, that's genuine.
This isn't even rage baiting anymore. We're just fucking shitting on the show.
we're just doing hot takes now. Shigaraki's boring at this point. I mean, I'm evil and my dad hit me. Oh, fucking get over it. Like, I don't like how it's like something I can talk about a lot in My Hero, that Dabi and Shigaraki have basically the same motivation and backstory. It's basically Dabi is my dad was a dick to me, so I'm gonna kill people that aren't involved with that. And Shigaraki's are like, my dad was a dick to me, and so I killed my family, and then I got manipulated by All for One into hating everyone else. It's the biggest problem with My Hero to me is that they always talk about, like, people in the fandom always talk about, like, oh, things, they needed to create systemic change, and it's like, the idea that you needed systemic change in that world falls apart a lot when you realize that Super Hitler, aka All for One, basically created all the problems in their world. Like, everything is his fault. Like, isn't a damn thing outside of, like, Stain and Overhaul, maybe, who aren't directly created by Shigaraki at this. And, like, the racism against heteromorphs. That's, like, basically it. But, like, Dabi, Shigaraki, like, all that shit, all for One.
Yeah. They make him out to be this mastermind when it's almost too mastermind.
Yeah, it's like, look, we literally, like, all you need to do to fix the world in My Hero is to kill that fucking guy. All you have to do is kill that fucking guy, and, like, most of the world's problems are done. All you're dealing with now are, like, superpowered serial killers, basically. Like, the worst threat that wasn't directly tied to All for One is probably Overhaul. He was probably the biggest threat that wasn't tied to them.
Yeah. I have something.
Okay. Hit me.
This might actually get you.
You've said that the last few times. Let's see what you do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Overhaul's arc while good, I don't think it was needed for the overall story.
Well, I'm assuming that's rage bait because you can't be that stupid. Come on. Like, it's completely necessary.
Is it?
Yeah. It literally entirely. Like, Deku wouldn't have won in the end if it wasn't for Eri. And Eri only exists because of Overhaul's arc.
Yeah, it's rage bait.
Yeah, I know.
He's your favorite character.
He's my favorite villain, at least. Here, you know what? I'll hit you with the opposite. Overhaul's arc is by far the best in the entire anime or manga. That story arc is by far the best one. It's not even close.
Genuine.
Yeah, genuine opinion. It's by far the best.
I think Stains is like probably the best too, and it only has like what, 4 episodes?
Stains is I think it's a little longer than 4, but yeah, his is also like that's second best to me. But Overhaul is just the peak of that's where My Hero peaks, and it never hits that point again. I like how this has become My Hero hot takes.
Are we moving on?
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
All right, I think I can talk about episode 4 now. All right, so moving on to the actual progress update of episode 4. As previously stated on the Patreon, for the $1 tier and above, we have stated that the storyboards are completely done, all of the voice acting is completely done for episode 4, and animation has begun as well. We currently have, I think, 1 to 3 scenes ish done, but all the other scenes are in a work in progress as of now for episode 4. This episode's taking a little bit longer because we've had some people are having some personal problems, but I won't go into that. But animators are, they have lives.
That's true.
And we've brought some more people onto the animation team since we've last spoke. Ifira has joined the animation team. That's it. A lovely ASMR artist named Ifira has joined the animation team. Go follow her on Twitch if you wish. And I'm so excited to see what comes from that. A little slow on our end, but episode 4 is honestly kicking our ass a little bit because we have to animate like an earthquake, and there are a good amount of fight scenes in this episode. So a lot of that time is being taken up by animating the fight scenes. That's what I meant earlier by the episode is pretty intense. Lots of lore dropping and such. But I want to say something fun and exclusive to the podcast here, and it will be posted on the Patreon later as well, or it has been posted on the Patreon at this point, that there is a 2D section to this episode. So I'm excited about that as well.
2 dimensions.
2-dimensional.
Ooh.
We getting fancy up in here.
We're getting that old school animation up in here. Yeah.
So please do continue to support the Patreon. While I pull up the Patreon list on my phone, because it's easier to do that.
Cool. And this is, I'm assuming, where we're going to read off the patrons, and then we'll end the episode.
Mm-hmm. All right. I hope you guys have actually been enjoying all of the transformations that have been posted recently for the on the channel, because I worked hard on those sound effects, man. Those are good shit. That's good shit. That's good shit right there. I feel like it is, at least.
I agree. I haven't listened to any of the stuff on the Patreon, but I agree.
It's not on the Patreon. It's on the YouTube.
Still haven't seen it.
Love it.
I don't watch anything on YouTube unless it's like fucking 9-hour-long video game reviews. That's not a joke. I watched a 12-hour GTA retrospective once.
Oh my gosh.
Took several days, but I watched all of it.
There you go. All right. So, the updated Patreon list was actually updated last night. We currently don't have any $1 tiers, but we do have 4 $5 patrons. We have Anthony, Reaper2811, Nico, and Izzy. And then for the $10 patrons, we have Ava Plays Games and Instant Human. Thank you all so much for continuing to support this series. We really appreciate it. It means a lot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see where the series goes. Well, not see where it goes. I know where it goes now.
I don't.
You're in for a ride.
Oh, with Hunter?
Uh-huh.
I better be. I'd be disappointed if I wasn't, honestly. I'd be highly disappointed if I got brought on to play a character and they end up not doing anything.
Yeah, Hunter will do something.
Good.
He'll do something all right.
I feel like you're saying that and giggling, and I'm just going to find out that in the next episode he gets killed or something.
I don't know.
I know what you're
I
doing.
can't say that.
I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. You're like, I'm going to pretend it is happening. Funny. I know he's not going to die.
I don't know.
I actually know where his story goes because I've been told, like, a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I do play that character.
I can't say it.
You can't say it. You can't say any of what he does or what happens to him. But we know. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Do they know?
Do they know?
Do they know?
Does chat know?
Oh, goodness. Well, I guess this is where we say goodbye for the day.
And, of course, make sure to check out the Patreon and tune in to the next episode of the Not in Harmony podcast when I eat a bowl of live bees for no reason.
And I sit and watch with my bag of popcorn.
Those are also bees.